What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Tail of the Tape. Tonight we're gonna have Ishmael Leggett. Um, he was an all-Met player at St. John's. Now he's headed up to Rhode Island, and as soon as he gets in, we're gonna tap him in. How you doing? Thank you again for being down for this. Definitely appreciate it. Here goes this right there. Hey, what's going on, Ish?
Yeah,
I'm good. How you doing?
doing well.
That's good to hear. It's good to hear. It's been a long time. Back PYBL days.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah. Congratulations again for committing to Rhode Island.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Starting off, just how have you been able to stay in shape during this, quarantine time?
I mean, staying in shape is definitely a challenge since all the gyms are and workout facilities are closed. But I'm just trying to run, get on the bike, and I have some equipment at home I use, and that definitely helps me stay in shape and get prepared for the season.
All right, cool. Staying focused. All right, so we're going to go back basically to the beginning. When did that basketball journey start for you?
Real young. I'd probably say around one, two, or three, somewhere early. I started picking up a ball when I was real young. My dad put it in my hand.
Okay, you was fresh out the crib, had the ball with you.
Yeah.
Were you involved in any other sports when you were coming up?
Yeah, so until eighth grade, my eighth grade year, I played football and then I ran track as well.
Okay. I'm sure running track definitely kept you in shape.
Definitely, for sure.
Yeah. So coming up, like what organizations and team did you play with coming up?
Organizations, I played with DC Assault, Team Takeover, and Team Durant, PYBL. I also played with Charles County.
Yeah. So since the beginning, you've been playing basketball at an extremely high level.
Yeah.
What's that like? Like playing at that high level, how you think that prepared you for like going to the WCAC and getting that D1 scholarship?
I mean, it prepared me a lot. Just game in, game out, having to give it my all, and just being ready when my name is called, pretty much.
Okay. What are some of your better memories from back in your younger days, whether it be AAU, PYBL?
One of the most recent ones is definitely Team Durant going up the Peach Jam. That experience is like no other. I mean, the competition is crazy, and just the experience overall is one of a kind.
Yeah, so it was. I know Peach Jam. That's like that's a Super Bowl of like summer basketball, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know that was exciting for you. Just going back a little bit further again, like I saw you playing the PYBL younger, and you played with the Charles County team.
Right.
Y'all had such a loaded mob. I mean, you, Earl, T. Will, Corey, Jamal. I know I'm gonna forget some names. Elijah. Like,
Yeah.
had a mob. What was it like being on that team? I mean, I know like it's hard. You could say like we knew that you guys were going to be good, but like looking back on it, how special was that?
I mean, getting that group together I don't even know how we did it. That was special. That group was special. Back-to-back championships, almost undefeated seasons back-to-back. I mean, that group right there, put that on the high school team. I don't know who competing with that.
Yeah. Like that was a crazy mob.
Sure.
I just know like some of the memories I had, like you hit the game win against Fairfax, like it was y'all against Fairfax every year. So that was
for sure.
definitely, yeah. When did you, so basically when you got to high school, that's when you decided to make the decision to just focus solely on basketball?
Yeah, so my eighth grade year, my dad didn't let me play football, so that was the end of that. And then I just started running track, cross country, and then I stuck with basketball. That was my sport.
Okay. Was it easy to give up the other sports, or did you have a hard time making that decision?
Nah, it was easy for me. Basketball was always just my sport, so it wasn't hard dropping the other sports really.
Okay. Cool. Going into high school, how did you come down to what made you go to St. John's? Like what was that process like?
I mean, it wasn't a great amount of schools recruit me pretty much, but St. John's, they really stuck out to me because I knew I could make an impact early. The WCAC is the best conference in the nation, so I knew I was going there. It was just trying to narrow down the schools to find which WCAC team I would be joining. But St. John's, they recruited me a bunch. I mean, had me on campus, had me at games. I just felt the love and I followed it. So I knew I'd be able to impact early.
Okay. Was it a going to the WCAC? It's a big challenge as a freshman. Like, what were
Right.
some of the troubles? Like, not troubles, but like, was there any like issues like translating to that high level basketball?
I mean, I had to slow my game down because I was always like a high pace type of guy. And at a high school level, middle school going to high school, you just got to slow it down a little bit. And definitely the physicality part of it. I mean, our strength and conditioning coach did a great job of building me muscle wise, like legs, arms, everything. So I'm glad I'm glad I did go to St. John's because without them, I don't know if my body would look how it does today, and I wouldn't be able to handle like the bumps and bruises that I can today.
Okay, okay. Did any like older players like pull you up or like take you under their wing while you were there?
Definitely. So my freshman year, I mean, we had a bunch of guys: Richard and
Yeah.
Joku, Reese Mona, E, and then my sophomore year, the seniors had left, and it was pretty much, I mean, senior leaders Trey, and then my junior year, I really tried to not model my game, but I looked up to him definitely for sure. Casey Morcell went to UVA. I mean, that's going against him every day will definitely get you better, and going against all the guys will really get you better, to be honest. So I learned from them. I got better each day, and then my senior year came, man. I did what I had to do.
Okay. So like again, being a young guy playing WCAC, playing a big role, what were some of the sacrifices you had to make to work on your game, like most teenagers wouldn't usually make?
I mean, definitely just sacrificing my free time that I get to hang out with friends, all that. I mean, sacrificing some study time. I hate to say it, but when it comes down to it, I was picking hooping over. I can say that now because I graduated, but I would say I was
Yeah, yeah.
definitely hooping over schoolwork for sure. But just time management. I had to sacrifice a bunch of time to get to where I am today, and I don't regret any second of it.
Man, that's good. That's good. I'm glad. Appreciate the honesty. Appreciate the honesty. What were some of your favorite memories at St. John's? Like 2 or 3 memories that really stick out to you.
I mean, I got so many memories. Definitely every time we went to American, because
Oh,
American, that big stage right there.
yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of people fold under the pressure, but I mean, we stuck to it. We couldn't get a chip in our 4 years, but we got there a bunch of times. So I'm really proud of the guys. But DC State's my sophomore year. That always rings up in my mind. Versus
Okay.
Wilson, it was a championship. I got fouled on a three. I had to make all three to put us up three, but I hit two. We ended up
Okay.
going into overtime. We ended up losing, but just that memory right there, just that big of a stage. It was my sophomore year. I never seen anything like it. So that right there is a memory that always sticks with me.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's big lights as a sophomore. Definitely
Yeah,
big
for
lights.
sure.
Um, could you like give like a few details of your recruiting process, like the last few schools, and what really like made Rhode Island stick out?
Yeah, so I had a top six. It was Wake Forest, UNC Charlotte, Rhode Island, Illinois, and two other schools I can't even think of right now. But I mean, I got to visit two of them, and Rhode Island was my first visit, but I needed something
Mhm.
to base it off of. I felt really good about Rhode Island, but I needed something to, compare to all that. So I went to UNC Charlotte, also an amazing visit. Those guys out there, great. And what narrowed it down for me was I just instantly, as soon as I got on campus, I just felt the love from Rhode Island. I mean,
Okay.
not to mention Coach Cox's connection with St. John's, being a principal and a coach there, and also having Jeff Dowden. But I definitely felt the love as soon as I got on campus, and I knew Coach Cox, Coach Sutton, the whole staff would better me as a player and a person my next 4 years. So I went with my gut, and I'm glad I did in choosing Rhode
Yeah.
Island.
It's definitely a lot of back home connections up there at Rhode Island, so I'm sure that plays a
Yeah.
big part to it.
Mhm.
Are there any like certain things you want to work on this summer before heading up there on your game?
Like you said, staying in shape is definitely a big one. Staying in shape, ball handling, off the dribble, one dribble pull ups is something I definitely want to get better. I wouldn't say I struggle, but it's needs some improving, I say. So I've been working on that and just getting stronger pretty much because college level is a whole different level of physicality. So just getting stronger,
Yeah.
staying in shape, one dribble pull ups, ball handles, pretty much everything.
Hmm. putting all that together, going into your first year, is there anything that you like a goal that you set for yourself personally?
I mean, A10 freshman of the year is something I got my eye on. Going to the tournament is that's everybody, but I'm
Yeah.
trying to go deep in the tournament. First year, just come out swinging. So I think we got the pieces to do it, and I believe in myself for freshman player or A10 freshman player of the year. So we'll see when the season comes.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell the viewers? I mean, we kind of ran through it, but it's just like
Yeah.
you answered the question pretty well. Anything like
Right.
you want to tell? I know a lot of people from up the Rhode Island area joined in. Anything you
Mm-hmm.
want to say to the Rhode Island fans before we get off?
Man, I'm ready. I'm coming down there real soon, so I'm ready. I mean, I'm not holding nothing back. I'm coming 100% healthy. I'm ready. That's it.
All right. We definitely appreciate you, Ish, for joining us tonight. And then again, best of luck moving forward.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Means a lot.
I think just talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
All right.